Hi, I'm James from Brighton Accommodation Agency. Today I'm going to answer the question as to how long your landlord has to let you know before he wants to come round. Generally, your landlord or agent or any contractor has to give you a minimum of 24 hours notice to attend the property. This is because you have a right of quiet enjoyment of the property, which generally means you have the right to be left alone to enjoy the house as you see fit. However, this isn't always convenient for you or for the landlord or for any contractors. We'll quite often have calls from tenants who are having emergency problems. Most common, it'll be a leak. As a tenant, you don't want to be sat with your water turned off or water leaking from somewhere for 24 hours to wait for a plumber to come round to give you the same adequate notice. We generally build this into our contracts as an exception when there is an emergency, but we tend to try and keep in touch with tenants to agree shorter notice periods when these things happen. Generally, we'll get a call from a tenant saying there's been an emergency, there's a leak, they've turned the water off, but they need someone as soon as possible. In these situations, we do tend to call a plumber straight away and then call the tenants back and say, we could have a plumber with you within the hour, is that okay? And at these points, a little bit of flexibility on both sides is really appreciated. It could be, on the other side of the coin, that your landlord finds himself in the area or is coming to have a look at something you've raised at another time, but hasn't been able to tell you quite so far in advance because it's unexpected. Again, I wouldn't expect him to turn up completely unannounced, but it could be that your landlord gives you a call to ask if you would be comfortable with shorter notice. None of these examples in the video really take away from your right to have 24 hours notice, and you should always insist on it if you're not happy with the notice you've been given and you're not happy with someone coming round. Feel free to turn them away at the door. However, as with everything in property, I would always say a little bit of flexibility helps on both parts. I'm James from Brighton Accommodation Agency. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.